In the grand theater of the natural world, few creatures command such awe and respect as the elephant. Central to its iconic image is the trunk, a limb of extraordinary versatility, a tool of incredible power, and an instrument of surprising delicacy. It is the elephant's key to survival, its interface with the world. To understand the elephant, one must first appreciate its trunk. The secret to the elephant trunk's abilities lies in its intricate anatomy, a marvel of biological engineering devoid of bones. It is composed of an astonishing number of muscles. Estimates range from 40,000 to over 150,000 individual muscle units. These are not large muscles like our biceps, but a complex network of smaller muscle bundles. This dense musculature allows for an extraordinary range of motion and control. The tip of the trunk is packed with sensory receptors, making it as sensitive as a human fingertip. The trunk operates as a muscular hydrostat, similar to a human tongue or an octopus's tentacle. The elephant's trunk operates on principles that bear a striking resemblance to a muscular hydrostat. The trunk is essentially a volume of muscle and other soft tissues which are largely composed of water and are therefore incompressible. When muscles contract in one part of the trunk, they displace tissue and exert force on other parts, changing the trunk's shape and stiffness. The controlled contraction of specific muscle groups allows the elephant to generate immense power or execute movements of great subtlety. When an elephant wishes to stiffen a section of its trunk to push against something, specific muscles contract, increasing the internal pressure within that section. Conversely, by selectively relaxing certain muscles and contracting others, the elephant can make its trunk incredibly pliable, allowing it to bend and twist with remarkable agility. This ability to modulate stiffness and movement is fundamental to its wide range of functions, from delicately picking a flower to forcefully dislodging a tree. The trunk's capacity to suck up and hold several liters of water is another feature that highlights its hydraulic-like properties. By creating a partial vacuum through muscular action, the elephant draws water into its trunk. This hydraulic-like system, powered entirely by muscle, gives the trunk its remarkable combination of strength and flexibility. The sheer power an elephant can wield with its trunk is truly a sight to behold. This incredible strength originates from the dense, interwoven musculature we have discussed, capable of generating tremendous force. An adult elephant can effortlessly uproot small trees, clear paths through dense undergrowth, and push over obstacles that would require heavy machinery for humans to move. This raw power is essential for foraging, allowing elephants to access food sources that are unavailable to many other herbivores. During interactions with other elephants or when faced with a threat, the trunk becomes a formidable weapon. It can be used to deliver powerful blows, to push and shove rivals, or to defend against predators like lions or hyenas. Beyond these dramatic displays, the trunk's strength is also employed in more routine yet equally vital tasks. Elephants use their trunks to dig for water in dry riverbeds, excavating deep holes to reach subterranean sources. They can lift and carry heavy logs or branches, sometimes to clear a path or, fascinatingly, sometimes seemingly in play. The structural integrity provided by the tightly packed muscles allows the trunk to withstand significant stresses. Section 5. A touch of genius. The trunk's delicate dexterity. While the elephant's trunk is renowned for its immense strength, its capacity for delicate and precise movements is perhaps even more astonishing. At the very tip of the trunk are 1, in Asian elephants, or 2, in African elephants, finger-like projections. These fingers are endowed with an extraordinary sense of touch and an ability to perform tasks requiring fine motor skills. An elephant can use these projections to pick up an object as small as a single coin from a flat surface, or to pluck a tiny berry from a thorny bush without getting pricked. This dexterity is crucial for feeding. Elephants are selective feeders, and their trunks allow them to carefully choose individual leaves, fruits, and grasses. They can strip leaves from a branch with remarkable finesse, leaving the woody stem untouched, or gather a small bunch of grass blades with a gentle curl of the trunk tip. When drinking, the trunk is used to suck up water, as we have seen, but the control required to then curl the trunk and precisely squirt the water into the mouth is another display of its fine motor capabilities. Beyond feeding, this precision is evident in many other behaviors. Elephants use their trunks to dust bathe, carefully scooping up soil and then spraying it over their bodies to protect their skin from the sun and insects. Section 6. Whispers and rumbles. The trunk in Elephantine conversation. The elephant's trunk is not merely a tool for physical tasks. It is also a vital instrument of communication, playing a crucial role in the complex social lives of these intelligent animals. One of the most iconic sounds of the African or Asian wilderness is the trumpet of an elephant, a powerful blast produced by forcing air through the trunk. This sound can convey a range of emotions, from excitement and alarm to aggression or distress, and can travel over considerable distances, alerting other elephants to danger or signaling a herd's presence. Beyond the dramatic trumpet, the trunk is involved in a rich repertoire of vocal and non-vocal signals. Elephants produce a variety of rumbles, growls, and roars, many of which are modulated or projected using the trunk. Some of these sounds, particularly low-frequency rumbles, can travel for kilometers through the ground and air, allowing for long-distance communication between herds or individuals. The trunk's position and movement also convey messages. A raised trunk might indicate curiosity or a heightened sense of smell, while a trunk held low and swinging gently can signify a relaxed state. Tactile communication is profoundly important for elephants, and the trunk is the primary organ for this. Section 7. The forager's indispensable tool, feasting with finesse. For an elephant, acquiring hundreds of kilograms of vegetation daily is a monumental task. The trunk is indispensable. It acts as an efficient feeding apparatus, accessing various plant materials. Reaching high for leaves, stripping bark, pulling grass, or plucking fruits, the trunk is perfectly adapted. Its reach extends the feeding envelope, accessing food beyond other herbivores. Strength and dexterity are paramount in foraging. The trunk can break branches, push over trees, and gather the choicest parts. The prehensile tip ensures the elephant consumes the most nutritious parts. Water consumption is another critical aspect, with the trunk playing a vital role. Section 8. A legacy in motion, the trunk's evolutionary journey. The elephant's trunk is not an overnight invention of nature, but the result of a long and fascinating evolutionary journey spanning millions of years. Its origins can be traced back to the ancestors of modern elephants, the proboscideans, which emerged tens of millions of years ago. Early proboscideans did not possess the long, versatile trunks we see today. Instead, they had a more modest elongation of the nose and upper lip, likely used for grasping vegetation close to the ground or in shallow water. This initial adaptation provided a selective advantage, setting the stage for further development. As these ancient creatures evolved, their body size generally increased, and their tusks, elongated incisor teeth, became more prominent. This combination of larger bodies and developing tusks may have made it increasingly difficult for them to reach food and water on the ground with their mouths directly. In this context, the progressive elongation and increasing muscularity of the proto-trunk would have been highly advantageous. It provided a way to reach food, drink water, and manipulate objects without needing to constantly lower their massive heads or contend with cumbersome tusks. Section 9. Blueprint from the wild, inspiring human innovation. The remarkable capabilities of the elephant's trunk, particularly its combination of strength, flexibility, and delicate control, without any rigid skeletal support, have not gone unnoticed by human engineers and scientists. This natural marvel is increasingly serving as a blueprint for innovation in the field of robotics, particularly in the development of soft robots. Traditional robots often rely on rigid joints and links, which can be complex, heavy, and limited in their range of motion. The elephant's trunk, however, offers a model for creating robotic arms that are more adaptable, safer for human interaction, and capable of navigating cluttered environments. Researchers are actively studying the biomechanics of the trunk, how its muscles contract and interact to produce such a wide array of movements. This knowledge is being applied to design robotic manipulators made from soft, compliant materials. These bio-inspired robots could have numerous applications, from industrial settings where they might handle delicate objects or work alongside humans, to search and rescue operations where their flexibility could allow them to snake through rubble. The trunk's ability to grasp a wide variety of shapes and textures is also a key feature that engineers are keen to replicate. The sensory capabilities of the trunk are another source of inspiration.